Hello, everyone. I'm very, very pleased to be with our chief organizer and sponsor, Wadim Rosenstein. Wadim, welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Welcome to Düsseldorf.
Well, thank you so much. Seriously, I've loved it. Düsseldorf is amazing. The venue is amazing. How do you like the tournament so far?
Well, actually, I received very positive response. I received a lot of gifts from the kids.
Really?
Yes. Some thankful messages. The players like it a lot, and
yes,
that makes me very proud. So the tournament until now is going fantastic.
Okay, you just mentioned the kids, and I happen to know there are a lot of side events that you've been organizing and that already occurred, and more are happening. Tell us about many of the side events that you've created.
That's true, and one of the biggest side event what we have is the WR Chess Juniors.
Okay.
We decided to invite the people from all over the world. We wrote to over 190 chess federations to participate in our tournament, and I would like to give the opportunity to the kids to have the chance to see the big players playing.
Wow!
I remember when I was a child, I went to the Dortmund Open, and it was so amazing to see Vichy playing, to see all the great players playing, and it was an amazing experience. So I wanted to share these opportunities with actually everyone, that they can practice, and probably one of them will be the next world chess champion. We don't know.
Exactly. So you were inspired by Dortmund, which of course leads me right directly into my next question. Tell the viewers a bit about your background. Who is Wadim?
Who is Wadim? Very good question. I'm Wadim.
Bravo. That's a good start.
Well, I started to play chess when I was 6 years old. I went to the school at Koblenzer Gymnasium, where we started some chess
club.
Yes, some chess club. Thank you. And some of the players invited me to play in his chess club. And then it came very sudden that I became a chess player.
Right.
I played a lot of tournaments because I am enjoying the atmosphere.
Yes.
And it's an amazing experience. I remember myself when we played in the Jugend Bundesliga. It was a fantastic time. As I was 12 years old, I played with players who were 19, 20, so I had the opportunity to play with the big guys.
Right.
We had an amazing team spirit as we won the Jugend Bundesliga. I cannot tell you how important for me was to have support from all these players. Where you lose or when you win, you get some amazing feelings that you are part of the team, and this is a great feeling which allows me to do any kind of stuff, because if you have a great team beside you, it makes you very strong.
Exactly.
And what I feel now and what I felt the times before, we are a big family,
right.
Big chess family. Also here we have a lot of nationalities. We invited people, like I said, from every country of the world.
Right.
We have here kids from Palestine, we have here people from Israel, from Africa, from Australia, and it's nice to see them playing all together. It's an amazing feeling.
Absolutely. No, I mean, for me, chess is inspiring too. When I started playing chess in 12, it was like the chess bug bit me, and I really say thanks to Bughouse Chess, because with Bughouse Chess I had a partner.
Mm.
And that made it more easy to lose.
Really?
To lose with a partner. But it was also very, very inspiring. And I know that Bughouse Chess, is a kind of hobby horse for you. You really, really enjoy it. And we played it together in St. Louis with all the big guys, and you were fighting with them.
Yes, actually, I played Bughouse my whole life, because I play Bughouse much more better than chess. And as we were in St. Louis, I was really surprised that also the grandmasters are playing chess. And as we played with Hikaru, with Fabi, with Alireza, Of course, Jan. We
Yeah.
played together in one team. I think we won quite every game.
Except when you played against me and.
Really? No, no.
I think so, yeah, I think that was right. Yes, let me yes, exactly. It was 2 points for us and 0 for you. But it doesn't matter. Please continue.
Okay.
Okay. No, but Bug House was also inspiring for you, and you still play it and you enjoy it very
Yes,
much.
and it was really an amazing evenings what we have at Eric's house.
Yeah.
And by the way, the tournament in St. Louis was fantastic experience, and the people like to play Book House.
Yeah.
And the idea came very quick to organize also such event in Book House, and especially interesting for all of the chess fans how the grandmasters are playing.
Exactly.
And
And let me jump in and talk about the grandmasters that are playing, because you brought together here for this, the very first WR chess, an incredible field. 5 of the very best grandmasters in the world, 5 of the very best juniors in the world, and I think it's a fantastic mix. What inspired you to make that choice, selection?
well, actually, I want to do it very interesting, and I think we saw wonderful games.
Yes, we have.
So I think the idea was a good one,
A success so far, absolutely.
and like the play of Gukesh. So far, it was one of my favorite game with 97 f6. It was very cool,
Right?
and yeah, I think the people enjoy it.
Absolutely. Now, when you today, it's a strange world we live in, a very polarized world. It's almost like Russian athletes are being ostracized. But you invited to, and Jan and Andre, but you knew you were going to be criticized when you. It's like so. But I'm glad you made the decision to invite them. But you knew you were going to be criticized. Does it bother you that
Well-
people are being critical?
Well, it's a very tough topic, but I'm not the only one who invites Russian players.
No, of course not. In St. Louis.
In St. Louis, for example, Jan was playing. If you talk about Isipenko,
Grand
Isipenko
Play.
plays Bundesliga.
Yeah.
A lot of chess players from Russia are playing a lot of tournaments.
Mhm.
They're playing here under the FIDE flag.
Right.
So actually, I don't see any issue in this point.
Me either. I just say that unfortunately we live in such a world that I know there are critics out there that will criticize you for it, but for me, come on. I mean, Jan is a challenger to the world champion. I mean, he's one of the greatest players in the world today. It's
That's
wonderful
true.
to have him in the tournament. Next question, leading about this event, you chose the time control that is being used in the World Championship match, but you didn't do it exclusively for Jan.
Well, actually, we have here 10 players,
Yes.
and it's very unusual that we play such time control. But
Right.
in the World Chess Championship match, we have this time control,
Exactly.
and so this is the opportunity for all of the players to participate in such a game
Mhm.
where you can prepare yourself for the world title. Okay, Jan is the next, but maybe into next years we have
cycles.
somebody else.
Exactly. And it
And-
might be somebody from this event.
Yeah, and for the candidates, we have also the same time control.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure a few of them will play in this time control. So
Right.
it's how should I say? It's nothing where you say I did something extra for somebody. Of course,
Right.
Jan will receive the experience for the World Championship,
Right.
but the other players have the same benefit from it.
Absolutely. And this event in particular is marvelous. No, seriously, the conditions are just what the players love. They're in a marvelous venue. It's quiet, fair play. There's no question that you've made every attempt to make the players as comfortable as possible. There's a marvelous budget, marvelous prizes for the players. Talk about sponsorship for a moment.
Well, I think
You were the sponsor.
I think the most interesting question is if I have Russian money inside.
Okay.
So
I kind of danced around the question.
yeah, but I can assure you that the percentage of the money from Russian companies or sponsorship is equal to 0.
0.
So this tournament was sponsored by my company, and I wanted to bring chess on another level.
Exactly.
I wanted to give the opportunity for the player to come from their room downstairs to the playing hall.
Right.
They all have breakfasts, lunches, dinners.
Here in the hotel.
Very important that they have healthy food because they are top players.
And burning a lot of calories at the board. Yeah.
They have fitness, they have spa, and
we're on the Rhine River.
We are on the Rhine River. We have nice
night
views.
walks. Yeah.
We have nice restaurants here along Düsseldorf, and I think this is the level also other organizers should take into the account to make wonderful conditions for the players.
Absolutely, and I couldn't help but notice, and I thought he played a marvelous role at the opening ceremony. I refer, of course, to the mayor of Düsseldorf. He really came and he engaged himself. The city is giving you political support. I think it's wonderful when the mayor comes and makes such a declaration.
Sure, we were very happy that he came.
Absolutely.
Also, the Minister of Finance of our North Rhine-Westphalia state, yes, came also. They are good chess players, and in Düsseldorf we have 16 chess clubs. We have over thousands of chess players, and by the way, Lasker and Arash played also their first game in Düsseldorf. So Düsseldorf actually has a big tradition, and we want to develop this tradition also in the next century.
Perfect, because that leads me to my final question, and you've referenced it several times that what you wanted to do with your future plans. But please tell our audience. What are your future plans to make Düsseldorf really almost a kind of a chess center?
Well, actually, the story behind this is very simple. As we went to Dortmund, and it is from Düsseldorf 1.5 hours away. From my home, it was 2 hours away. If you go by bus to train station, with train to Dortmund, with the substation to this tournament, we need to wake up early. And I hated to wake up early. And one of my friends said, Wadim, when you're so smart, then organize a tournament in Düsseldorf.
Right,
and
that's closer.
and I remembered his words after 20 years. So now we have this tournament in Düsseldorf.
Perfect.
And it was like a youth dream which came true. And I wanted to make the World Championship in Düsseldorf as well. And we will have Teams Rapid World Chess Championship. This is the first championship in chess history where you can choose your own team. We have 6 boards, 4 open, 1 women board, and 1 amateur with rating less than 2000 ELO.
Okay.
And it's like Champions League in chess. And I hope that the people will like this format, and we will make these tournaments many, many years after.
Which month is that, the World Team Championship that you mentioned? When does it begin?
It should begin from the 18th till 20th June. But
June, summer.
This summer, but
nice.
the dates are not fixed at the moment.
Okay.
We have a big prize pool of 250,000 euro.
Wow.
So I think it will be interesting for a lot of players to play this tournament, and we will see how many players will come. We have at this moment about. I don't say the amount, but we have a lot of requests.
Okay.
So this tournament will be full for sure.
I'll have to put together a team of seniors.
Please, we will be happy to win against you.
That's exactly. Wadim, thank you for everything you've done. Marvelous, marvelous tournament. Please keep up with the great work.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Again, our tournament organizer, tournament sponsor, extraordinaire, Wadim Rosenstein. See you on the other side of this break.
Thank you.